guys are so confident about your answers.
You should be happy that we're confident.
I should be. You're right.
He's like, man, next class is going to get the harder paper.
3 times 3 squared minus 12. We got 9 times 3 is 27. Minus 12 is 15. Scoreboard check. Tara. David. All right. I'm not worried yet.
How do you know David's not lying?
I'm trusting you. Okay, I'm trusting you. Plus, when I show you the answer that you don't have, you're going to go like this. Ah, man, I just know how it works. Okay. All right, what is the domain of f of x equals 3x squared minus 12? Jesus! Negative infinity to infinity. Right? Like, every time you get that answer, this is what you should think of. Here it is right here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Does that say what?
Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to show you guys all my theme songs, but wait, where did they go? I got a bunch of them.
It's a small world? Oh my gosh.
Every time you see this answer right here, this is what should be going through your head. Right? That should just be like, there you go. All right. Now, if you put that for the next one, you'll hear this. I won't play that. You'll hear, uh-oh. If you put negative infinity to infinity. Tara? Negative infinity to infinity? David? Negative infinity to infinity? I can't repeat that. This is a children-friendly show. All right, David, what did you put?
Negative infinity minus 3, and then negative 3 plus 3.
Tara? Oh, she just called you out. You forgot the union. Negative infinity to negative 3. Union, negative 3 to infinity. But if you forgot it, Dave, don't worry about it. I'll put it in there for you. It just costs you $20. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I'd still give you credit for that. How do you do that? It's easy to say this is the answer, and people go like this. Well, I'll write it down too then. Negative infinity to negative 3. How do you do it? For fractions. And notice that this one over here is not a fraction. Right? If this is 1 over 3x squared minus 12, you got problems. Okay? Like serious problems. Like psychiatrists cannot help you problems. Okay? There's no pill for this. This, when you have fractions, creates an issue for me. What do? Set the denominator equal to 0. Now, again, what do you do with the 3x? Because that's the question I always get. What do you do with the 3x? You have this little space on your paper. We call it God's corner. You take the 3x and you go like this. God's corner. I'll let God deal with that for a while. I'm dealing with the 2x plus 6. Okay? You don't deal with the 3x if 3x is not needed. Set 2x plus 6 equal to 0. 2x equals negative 6. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. X is equal to negative 3. Once you get negative 3, you're excluding negative 3. Remember, these are the negative values. That's negative. These are the positive values, and the one we don't want is 0. That's this piece. That's what makes it 0. So that's what we're doing there. So, quick check. David, Tara got 2 right. David and Tara both got 3 right. And some of you are going like this. Well, I got them all right too. Put my name up there. I'm proud of you too. Okay? I'm still not worried. David would still be paying me my $20, and Tara's still going to owe me my $500. Now, you had to solve by substitution. Don't cheat. Don't y'all cheat. All right. How'd you do this one? You're going to take this, and what are you going to do with it? Plug it into that. Right? So you got 3x, you can do it any number of ways, times 2, 3x plus 4. Dave, what'd you get? For what?
That one.
So what's your answer?
-3, -5.
Tara, what'd you get? Let's find out. Yes.
Well, whatever you do anyway.
Let's find out. Make sure you distribute. Make sure you distribute the minus too, yes? 3x minus 6x minus 8 equals 1. Say it again, please. Don't forget to distribute the minus. A lot of people will put a plus 8 there. Okay? Be careful with those signs. Remember, in life, it's always the damn mosquitoes that bite you. It's never the elephant. All right? 3x minus 6x is negative 3x. Minus 8 equals 1. Hey, Artie, would you put your money on David or me? So if I say he's wrong, you think I'm probably right.
I think I'm right, so.
Okay.
Even if it's right, it's like,
There you go, my friend. It's the person who's got the marker and can change his to red.
hey,
Okay. Now, x equals negative 3. What's y? 3 times negative 3 plus 4. You're going to plug it in? So are we okay?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
Don't lie to me.
I'm trying.
Were you here the other day? Okay. I'll press pause. Be right back.
I think it's 32 over 40.
What do you think it is?
What?
Go ahead. Whatever answer you say, I got a red mark coming for you. Whatever answer you give me, I'm going to go like this.
I think it's 32 over 40. Why?
32 over 41?
Or 40. Or 40.
I don't care. Just pick whatever. No, here, how about this? Both. Okay. This one's a hard one. This is the hardest one of the group. This is the hardest one of the group. Let me tell you why. When you do this, you multiply by 2. Because you're thinking, all right, 2x, negative 4x, I multiply by 2, they're going to cancel. And boy, you're feeling good about it. Only problem, when you cancel these and you're like, yeah, baby. Oh, no. That sucks. Because that's not supposed to happen, is it? I mean, what's supposed to happen is you cancel, you get like 3y equals 6, and you just sing kumbaya. Okay? Feeling really good about yourselves. Here's the problem. This creates a monumental problem for us. Because you don't know what to write. Your snap reaction is undefined or no solution. Because that's what happens when you do that. No, because there is a solution. Now, your other reaction is Jesus. Negative infinity to infinity. Because that works when everything else fails. Turn to that. Okay? That's not right either. Here's the answer. It's xy such that 2x minus 5y is equal to negative 4. As you all look at that and think, what in the world is that? Now you know why I was so willing to wager. And why I didn't want to take David's money. Because I knew there was no way he had that. That's his answer. Okay? Now, what does that mean? And by the way, you could say it this way as well. xy such that negative 4x plus 10y is equal to 8. And people are going, oh yeah, that's much better. What does this mean? Let me explain it to you. So remember that what we have here is a very interesting situation. Remember then that, let's insert this. Remember that when we solve a system of equations, when we solve a system, what we're generally looking for is kind of where on the graph the two lines cross. That's what we're really looking for. Okay? Now, if the two lines that we graph cross and we get an answer like we did here, you see here we got negative 3, negative 5. what that means is, let's look at these two equations, and they're going to be kind of hard to do, but let's do this for a second. Okay. Let's do this real quick, because I think it'd be a good exercise for us. If I want to graph y equals 3x plus 4, how do I do that? Here's 4, right? Then I'm going to go up 3 over 1. That's my slope. So up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. And there's my slope, right? Now what I'm going to do is, in essence, draw a line through these 2 points. Okay? All right. Now, if I graph 3x minus 2y equals 1, 3x minus 2y equals 1, I'm going to graph that by finding the intercepts. So the x-intercept is 1/3, and the y-intercept is -1/2. And it's going to be kind of hard to do this, but I think we'll be able to get the point. The y-intercept is -1/2. The x-intercept is 1/3. Okay. Now, the thing that we're looking at here is this. Where do these two graphs cross? Okay. Now, where they should cross is at -3, -5. Does everybody see that? Now, understand something, that by the way I did it, they didn't cross at -3, -5. They should have crossed here. They should have crossed there. Okay? And so, just give me a second and I'll fix that. Watch, I'll just go like this. Perfect. Okay? They should cross there at -3, -5, if we do it correctly and the graphs are sketched correctly or whatever. What happens, though, sometimes is that the two graphs, when you go to do it, don't cross at all. So what happens sometimes is you do all this work and you do all this work and you have a graph that looks like this. And the two graphs are parallel. Well, what does that mean? That means they're the same slope and they don't cross. So the answer for where do they cross, the answer is no solution. And so that's, David, what you would have put. Had those two lines been parallel, you would have put that. What would that have looked like? You would have gotten not 0 equals 0, you would have gotten 0 equals 6. And then you would have said, oh, the answer is no solution. However, when you get 0 equals 0, when you get down to this, what does that mean? That means you have a situation like this. You've graphed one line, you've graphed the next line, and they're on top of each other. Yes, it is possible. Now, here's the thing. People who say negative infinity to infinity, that doesn't work because that's not an ordered pair. I need ordered pairs that satisfy both equations. Well, which ordered pairs satisfy both equations? Well, the answer is any of the ordered pairs will satisfy both of them. Do we agree? Every ordered pair on this line satisfies both of them because they're the same lines. And that's what you see the answer written as. It's any ordered pair on this line. Or conversely, any ordered pair on this line. Why? Because these two lines are ultimately the same. Okay? Just the way it's read. That's the deal. All right. Any questions on that? That's a hard one. That's a very hard one.